went to go vote. A couple of months later, I got called into my supervised release office. And when I went there, I was arrested for illegally voting. That's when I learned that I was ineligible to vote.
Here in the state of Texas, felons do have the right to vote. However, there's a caveat. You have to have not just have completed any term of confinement, you also have to have completed any term of probation or parole or supervision. And that was the part that Crystal didn't understand. Upon being sentenced to supervised release, they are provided conditions that they are to abide by. Those conditions are fairly broad. They do not provide any advice whatsoever with regard to voting because the laws vary from state to state.
No one explained to me that I couldn't vote. I didn't have it on my conditions. I didn't have any kind of paperwork like that at all. I had a probation officer that said she didn't know, and she's an officer. If I would have seen a warning sign saying, hey, if you're on probation, supervised release, or anything, you are not eligible to vote right now until it's complete, I would have turned around and walked right up out of there. 10 months in prison and 26 more months unsupervised release when I only have 11 months left. This is what he did to me, and he stated that he was the one that told me I couldn't vote.
But we did pull the transcript from her sentencing, and he did not. Up to this point, no one advised Crystal that she couldn't vote.
It's an outrage. And let me tell you something. Don't be naive and think there's not another purpose here as well. If you have large numbers of African American men and women not being able to vote, somebody benefits from that. This is just part of the whole business of voter suppression.
Tarrant County is making an example of Crystal. This is akin to a public lynching where, they take someone out and make an example so that the others will see this is what happens if you dare show up at the polls in November. This is the same county where a judge forged over 100 signatures to get himself elected, and he was not sentenced to jail time. This was a white male judge.
People who hold that view, who don't have the guts to fight for their ideas, but who think they should win elections by making it impossible for people of color, for poor people, for old people to vote, they are cowards.
The judge who convicted Crystal was elected. The district attorney who elected to prosecute a mistake was elected. These people are people we can vote to replace.
They are political cowards who do not have the confidence that their ideas can win, and they use simply brute force to keep people from voting.
This should not happen in 2018.
Too many people have died and sacrificed for us to have the right to vote, for a handful of politicians to continuously deny us of that.
If there is anything that I can think of that is not only disgraceful but un-American, it is those people who are trying to keep Americans from voting.
I was ready. I was waiting to get home. I had my resume sent in. As soon as I got out, in 3 days, I got a job. Started working for the Department of Transportation. Then I got offered another job, making a little bit more money. Great job. Then I could go to school too. I felt good. I graduated. The kids was there. They just seen their mom. Even though I hit that bump in the road, you can make a difference. You can change. You can get everything back on track. And I did that. I got out running. And all over a vote, I'm right here again. How does this happen? I really didn't have a motivation then. It's just that this is what we've done. But now I do. Now I have a motivation. Now I do want to make sure that all my kids go vote, because I see now exactly where I am, who we have in the office.
Everybody in America is entitled to vote. That's American democracy. And if you don't like it, move to a country that doesn't believe in democracy.